Hello everybody, this is AceoftheDragoons, and I'm back with more Endless Sky. I am really excited for this video. If you have not watched the previous videos, make sure to watch them. The playlist should be up here. Last video, we started on the main storyline, and we also picked up a band called There Might Be Riots. Now, I'm really excited because we're gonna get started on, we just started 2 different story arcs, which they're still adding more to the stories, and I remember this story arc being one of my favorites in the entire game. It's just very memorable, and I'm excited to share it with you. So right now we gotta get over to Terrazed, drop them off over there. Ooh. 392, that is nice. Nice one. Nice, profit. So let's get moving on. Have a good ship with good outfits. We're finally getting the ball rolling, so, man, you guys have no idea how hyped I am. Like, I didn't expect to actually be able to start this story arc, because from what I remember years ago, it was really hard to get this story arc started. Okay, you drop off the band There Might Be Riots on Wayfarer in the Terrazed system. Along the way, you got to hear some of their music, which is mostly characterized by frenzied instrumentals, a very energetic brass section, and bizarre lyrics. One day, while you were in transit, they nearly drove you insane by playing their catchy but nonsensical song, Hen House in Your Soul, for 4 hours straight. But other than that, they have been good passengers, and their stage manager gives you an incredibly generous payment of 188,200 credits. That's more than the Free Worlds pays me. We've already got a gig lined up for tonight, says Ulrich. Want to come? We'll give you free tickets. Given how well they just paid you, it might be worth going to just to build a relationship with the band, even if not for the music itself. If this was actually me, I would jump on this. If you have not ever heard of that one guy, and that is what he is called, that #1 guy, he writes some nonsensical songs, and it's great. I love his music. I love music. So, if this was me, I would jump on this so fast, and I probably wouldn't be driven insane by this. I would actually probably enjoy it. And given the fact that I have listened to songs on loop for hours at a time, I'm just saying, this does not sound like the worst thing ever. I would relish this. In fact, I'd probably want to join them, if I'm being honest. Anyways, yeah, absolutely. The band is even louder in concert than they were practicing in the confines of your ship, which is why you wear earplugs to concerts. Gotta protect your hearing. About 30 minutes into the concert, the energy of the crowd and the surreal lyrics finally begin to soak in, and rather than seeming meaningless, their music feels fraught with meaning that hovers just beyond your grasp. Finally, the band announces that their last song will be Sad Archie. You've never heard of it, but the fans scream in approval. It's a slow, ballad-like song about a man named Archie who lives forever and is sad because the friends he makes all grow old and die. Archie has a pet dragon, and he builds a beautiful house for the dragon, but the dragon dies young. Archie is so sad seeing the dragon's house empty and gathering dust that he rents it out to some friends, but they fight with each other and trash the place. The story makes no sense, but some of the fans are wiping away tears as the song ends. That is really sad! Becca, who is sitting next to you in the VIP section, says, "We learned years ago that we need to end every concert with a sad song, otherwise the fans leave with way too much energy and start destroying public property." The concert ends and you say goodbye to the band. They say they'll be in touch if they ever need a ride again. That's so sad. I forgot about that. There's a lot about this story arc I have forgotten. I just remember, like, certain key points, and I remember that it's a really good story arc. Trading, gotta 404. Nice. Yeah, wait, they sell heavy lasers here? Who'd have known? Anyways, I just remember really liking the There Might Be Riots stuff. I remember it being really fun and really interesting and awesome. And I am just hyped. Oh, man. The more you get to know about them, the better it gets. Okay, I suppose... Okay, what should we do for the next goal? Let's see. What is my... Net worth is 4.962 million credits. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's do escort to New Portland and delivery to Big Sky. Here I can do 106. Oh man. My heart is racing. I'm feeling very happy. Let's get this person to where they're going. There we go. Sell. Then let's make our way over this direction. 183. Okay. Heart. Let's see. Let me see. Okay. What can I make a profit off of this time? 26. Right? Okay, yeah, that is the correct thing. Outfitter. Anything else I can do? Nope. Alright. The jump. Land. Alright. Drop off the cargo. Sell that. Didn't really make much of a profit, unfortunately. 255, okay. That would be enough to cover salary expenses. Let's see. Delivery to Skymoot. Oh, 17 tons of silver. I thought that said 17 tons of thunder. And I'm like, huh? How do you weigh thunder? Thunder is a sound. Like, okay. I'm just a dork. Okay. Hop over. Land here. Okay, I figured I'd just check, just in case there was any more missions. No, I'm thinking about this now because if you haven't already watched, I think it was part 12. Yeah, I'm making all these videos in like the span of a week and a half, so no, this is last video was part 12. I'm losing track. Anyways, one of the parts I had said that I'm recording these videos within the span of like a week and a half. So, you know, there's holidays, who knows, there's probably stuff that's gonna change and happen in between the time of recording and the time of it being released. And I know that these videos are a lot longer than some of my other videos are, so 254, and I already have that. So I've been considering uploading more often, but at the same time I don't want to overwhelm you guys and just be pumping out a bunch of, 40-minute or so videos. Ooh. Did that just say frozen pizzas? Okay, 123 part. I'm thinking maybe uploading more often, or scheduling these videos to upload more often. But I don't know, because I've been thinking of doing Endless Sky on Thursdays, Primordia on Tuesdays. I just really enjoy playing this game, and I really enjoy, sharing it with you guys, and I enjoy making these videos. So, ooh, prisoner transport. So, I don't know. Who knows? We'll see what happens. You'll see what happens. Purchased part. We'll all see how this goes, and what my final decision is on whether I upload more often or not. I know consistency is good, and that YouTube seems to like consistency. Outfitter. Ooh, 5.231 million. I almost have enough for that. More shields, more health, or whatever you want to call it. A heavier ship, more cargo space, more bunk space, not as much fuel capacity. Max speed isn't as high, but I think that's just because I've upgraded this and gotten better things. Outfit space is higher, weapon space, or weapon capacity is higher, more gun ports, same amount of turret ports, higher engine capacity. It produces heat while just sitting there, though, so no, that's not really a good thing. I mean, this does seem better in many, many ways. Who knows? We'll see. A lot of we'll see's right now. Accept those missions. 273. Start making jumps. Ooh, there we go. Sell that. The Carniferous. Jobs. Immigration to deep. Metals. I do remember the Bastion being a really good ship. I remember using it for a while in my first playthrough of this game. I also didn't pay as close attention to the stats of ships as I do now. All I really paid attention to was the outfit space, and that was it. Which, there's a lot more than just outfit space to consider, unless you want to be stranded and have your ship overheat constantly and stuff like that. Space. Okay. Industrial. Accept mission. Depart and make jumps. I do wish that I had woken up earlier today than I did, but I needed to sleep. I was up really late last night. A lot later than I should have been. Whoops. Wait, there's an outfitter. I can buy a local map. Let's see. 89. Okay. Land. Huh. That's weird that it's not really giving me any more Free Worlds missions or anything like that. Really expected more. Okay. Depart and start making jumps. Alright. 2 more jumps. 1 more jump. Then hit the land button. Landing on Rust. Plutonium. Wait, I just realized, what are they doing with plutonium? I mean, oh boy. Anyways, I guess there's nothing here. Ooh, a shipyard. Oh! Do they have more stuff here? They do have more stuff here. Wait a second. Rust is smaller than Earth, but very similar in climate. Much of its surface is for agriculture. Chief industry on Rust, however, are the factories and labs for Kraz Cybernetics, a maker of robots, computers, and advanced weapons systems. The planet's population is not large, but the schools are among the best in the region, and many of the inhabitants, even those who live on the farms, hold at least one advanced degree. Spaceport is gleaming, modern steel structure with docks, 6 folks on an ass. Staffed by robots instead of human beings. Oh, interesting. And the elevators are so smooth and silent that you can hardly tell they are moving at all. Even though you know that all this technology was provided by the marketing department of Kraz Cybernetics as a showcase of their capabilities, you cannot help but be inspired by this vision of what the future of all planets might someday be. Who knows? Who knows? Criminal transport, passengers, and 3 farmers. And I have enough storage space to completely buy that, which means I can go back to Zubinash Mali, right? Yeah, Zubinash Mali, and make bank, as they say. Okay, then... Wait, sell all button. Oh, here we go. Wandering through the spaceport, you have stopped for a moment to read the menu posted in front of the restaurant, when your thoughts are interrupted by the click of a gun being cocked right behind your head. Wait, here, just a second. Interrupted by the click of a gun being cocked right behind your head and a woman's voice saying, "Think fast, Captain." I'm just gonna raise my hand slowly because I don't want to get shot. Good choice. Now turn around slowly and don't try any funny business. I've got a semi-automatic pistol pointed right at your head. Turn around slowly. You turn around and find yourself facing a woman in a Free World's uniform. The chevrons on her collar mark her as some sort of officer. She's grinning at you. Beautifully done, Captain. Such restraint, such remarkable level-headedness. Not something I often see around here. If this thing were loaded, quite a few backcountry rubes in the last few months would have had their brains blown open before I could even get around to recruiting them. She lowers the gun. Okay, now I'm gonna... I could try the karate move just for kicks. You make a grab for the gun. A second later, she's got your arm twisted behind your back, using just enough force to make it clear that things could get really painful if you continue to struggle. Smart and playful, too. I like that. Before a kid like you gets the drop on me, now shall we talk? She lets go of you, and you shake out your arm gingerly. I need a civilian for some courier work. Nothing illegal, at least nothing the Republic can pin on you. It just needs to be done by a ship that isn't flying our colors, and by a captain who isn't going to scream death to all tyrants, and go in with guns blazing the first time your cargo gets scanned. What do you say? I guess tell me more, if it's not illegal. Okay, here's the deal. We need some cargo carried from Glory to Skymoot. It's just medical supplies, no bombs, no contraband, but we'll load it onto your ship in the dead of night, trying our best to avoid any notice. But the reps have the sharpest eyes in the galaxy, so you'll get noticed anyway, and since anything done in the dead of night is likely to arouse their suspicions, you'll get boarded and searched. Meanwhile, the real cargo will have been loaded onto one of our ships in broad daylight and will pass through Republic space entirely unnoticed. I wish that there was just an option of, okay, sure. Great, she says, grinning even more broadly. My name is Katya Reynolds, by the way. Glad we'll be working together. Katya and Freya. Those both sound like Ukrainian or Russian names. You know, they share a lot of names with each other, even though they don't like each other. It's kind of what happens when you speak, or when you're two related peoples. She starts to walk away and then seems to remember something. One last thing. Some friends of mine on Glory, tourists, need a lift off that rock, and I owe them a favor. Would you mind saving $2 for them? Sure, no problem. Excellent. I'm looking forward to doing business with you, Captain. Okay, where am I oh, I'm going all the way over there. Glory to Skymoot, which is over here. Okay, well, let's see, 186, find heart, So, I'm gonna go and pick people up, get some stuff loaded up. Okay, on our way there, I can do a bulk delivery to Earth, make a little bit more money. 98, and take off. One more jump, and then I'll make it to Earth. Land. Land, 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 land. Trading. Ooh, another rush delivery to the glory. $206. Depart. Start making the jumps. More money I can make, and better the ship I can get. You know, good stuff. It's important. To be able to do the things. I do know that I'm gonna need a better ship and a better ship and a better ship, and that's just how the game is. You just keep getting a better ship until you can't anymore. Soon after you land, a middle-aged tourist couple approach you and ask if you'd be willing to take them to Skymoot. To see the dragons, Katarina recommended you. You tell them you would be glad to. The man, who is wearing floral print shorts and carrying an absurdly large camera, introduces himself as Marty. And this is my wife, Sarah, he adds. Would you mind taking a picture of us? They pose in front of your ship. Better take 2 pictures in case she blinks, says Marty. As you help them bring their oversized suitcases on board, you can't help wondering why Katya would be friends with such a quintessential pair of rich, uncultured buffoons. Much later that night, as planned, 3 shadowy figures load a set of unmarked crates onto your cargo bay. Katya assured you that the contents are harmless, just like you just intended to distract the Republic's security officers, but you can't help feeling like you're getting involved in something shady. Yeah. That is indeed how it tends to feel. Jobs. Let's see. I can pick up a job to here. Let's see. I'm headed here. So a job to here. A job to here. And a job to here. And culture underexposed. What? Okay. That's weird, but okay. Metal. Depart. Jump. Jump. Really want to know where those new Republic ships are coming from, because I'm serious, they never add new ships and just like add them just to add them. They always add them for some reason or another. When you land on Earth, you open your ship's main hatch. You find yourself facing a Navy officer with several armed guards in tow. He says, "Sorry, Captain, but you've been selected for random cargo screening." Okay. You let the officer and his companions into your cargo bay. They immediately zero in on the crates that were loaded up during the night. One of the guards runs a quick scan and says, "No explosives, no radiation." The Navy officer says, "Would you mind telling us what's in these crates?" Just medical supplies. Just some illegal things. Just some medical supplies, surgical gear mostly. Any biological material or restricted medications? Nope. I'm afraid we're going to have to search these crates. They grab a couple of crowbars and begin prying the lids off them. The contents turn out to be relatively innocuous, although one box full of scalpels and other surgical implements gives them a pause. As they open crate after crate, without finding anything incriminating, you tell the officer is getting more and more frustrated and uncomfortable. When the last crate turns out to contain nothing but bandages and gauze pads, his frustration turns into embarrassment. They repack the crates and nail the lids back on. "I'm sorry," says the officer. "We must have been responding to a bad tip. I'm very sorry for this invasion of your privacy, Captain." "Never mind. I just know you're just doing your job." "You are very gracious, Captain. We will not detain you any longer." And they leave. Nice. Okay, now I'm heading back to here. This is the next place that I'll be stopping, so... Jump, then jump one more time. Okay, land. Boom. Then next place, let's see. Yeah, the next place is going to be here, 217. Depart. Land. So, heading to here, I could also pick up that job. Then 229, depart, jump. This is actually really fun. So, love this game. Right. And land on long jump. You collect your payment of 34,000 credits, but not before noticing the quality of the clothes, jewelry, and personal electronics carried by the dock workers unloading the donation of antique swords. Yeah, what did you think? That you actually thought that they were donating antique swords to underdeveloped people? Like, what? What's that gonna help for? This is the year 3017. Like, we're spacefaring humans. Like, whatever. I don't know. I don't get it. Wait, no. Gotta make one more jump, then land. After I make that. Trade, sell that. And then here, 98. Part, jump. 5.494 million credits is my net worth. Nice. When you land on Skymoot, before your engines have even had the chance to cool, Katya comes aboard your ship. When she sees your passengers, she breaks into a wide grin. "Lynn," she says, running up and hugging the woman who introduced herself as Sarah. Then she turns to Marty and says, "And Henry, so good to see you both. Captain Azex, allow me to introduce you to Professor Lynn Anderson, one of the galaxy's premier planetary scientists, and her husband, Henry, a former Navy intelligence officer. Pleased to meet you both. Why the deception?" Katya explains, "The Andersons are defecting to the free worlds. Their dream is to make terraforming a public service, supported by government funds rather than a luxury available only to the richest of planets. We have worked for years to get Parliament to accept that idea, but with no luck, and because of Henry's background and knowledge about the intelligence community, the Republic would have stopped them if they knew they were defecting." She adds, "The real secret cargo, which arrived several days ago via a faster ship, was their personal possessions and Lynn's lab equipment and instruments, which were loaded onto a ship supposedly bound for Hestia. We had just rented a cottage there," says Henry. "We were saying we were downsizing. We'll lose the security deposit, of course, but it gave us an excuse to pack up and move." Katya says, "You might not guess it from the outfit he's wearing, but Henry is an absolute mastermind at subtlety and misdirection. He planned the whole thing." She hands you a credit chip for 100,000 credits. Wow. "Thanks so much for your help. If you're willing to continue helping the free worlds, meet me in the spaceport bar in half an hour." Okay, well, that was a thing. That was a whole thing and a half. I think that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like and or a comment. It's always appreciated, it really helps. And if you want to see more of this, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so that you know when I'm uploading new videos. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, wherever in the world you are, whatever time it is for you. May God bless you, and I will see you in the next video.